we've got some more facts about Romeo and Juliet specifically before we're diving in, and then we're going to look at the prologue. As we've talked about a little bit, we already know the ending, and so probably do you. And if you don't, it's going to be spoiled for you in like the first 5 seconds of the show. So, spoilers, it's coming. But that's not unusual. The people at this time already knew the ending. They knew the ending before they went to see the show. Because, as Logan's brought up, it was already a popular story that people knew about. Going to see Romeo and Juliet was kind of like going to see a Disney remake. Yes, you know the story of Cinderella, but you'd like to see it again. How is this director going to do it? How is this actress going to play Cinderella, and so on? Disney is a lot like Shakespeare in that regard, and also in the way that, as Drew brought up, Shakespeare used old stories and then made them his own, as opposed to making up new stories. So Disney used old fairy tales. Snow White existed, Cinderella existed, Pinocchio, etc.
You could almost say Shakespeare was the Disney.
Was the Disney.
Oh my God.
He was the Disney, he was the Pearl Jam. Shakespeare was the noun of his time. Okay.
So Romeo and Juliet is not the best play. I don't think anyone would say that of Shakespeare. However, it is probably one of the most well-known and commonly read. I read it in high school. I don't know if you guys did.
Actually, no. For me, it was middle school.
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah, all right, collection.
While it is a tragedy, because people die at the end, it actually functions a lot like a comedy, and most of the play is quite funny and lighthearted up until the end. There's even some like farcical elements of people just kind of being in the wrong place at the wrong time and dramatic irony. Another thing you may know is that they are super young. Juliet is 13. She's almost 14. Romeo is a few years older. That can put him anywhere between 15 and 18-ish. But they are young. Juliet especially is young. Now, there's lots of interpretations that you can apply to this piece. Traditionally, it's seen as a romance, but it wasn't always seen as like a romantic story. It was either kind of like, look at these poor, dumb kids. They're so naive. They don't know how the world works kind of thing. It's like a warning for young lovers. Marrying for love wasn't very common. They're trying to set her up with a rich, good suitor named, as we will love, Paris. But we will get to him.
Whoa.
Paris is back, and we get to shit on Paris once more.
Oh,
Paris
God.
is back.
No.
Secondly, it was also seen as a tragedy about families, how family and nonsense, bureaucracy, feuds, prejudice, basically, can get in the way of something beautiful. So many themes coming to a head in this play, more than just how sweet they are in love. That's there, but that's not all of it. So let's go to the prologue.